Oh, hi everybody. It's like December 2nd, I think. And man, dude, I cannot find my copy of Funland by Richard Lehman. Do not know where the F it is. It's driving me crazy. It's been a hectic couple of days, I guess. Only because I worked Sunday night, and I haven't worked a night 2 or 3 years, and closing at that. I had to open the next morning. I was actually a little tired. Kind of bled into Monday being tired, and today, um, yeah, I spent a lot of time looking for. Is it here? Anyway, we'll do a quick review of Killer's Game. Killer's Game, 2024. So, in the Killer's Game, when top hitman Joe Flood, Dave Bautista, is diagnosed with a terminal illness, he decides to take matters into his own hands by taking a hit out on himself. But when the very hitmen he hired also target his ex-girlfriend, Sofia Boutella, he must fend off an army of assassin colleagues and win back the love of his life before it's too late. I remember this came out the theater not very long ago. I wanted to see it. Heard it wasn't that good or it was okay, and then I was like, nah, I won't go see it. Saw it at the library, checked it out, put it on, I don't know, Saturday night or something. Got pretty buzzed, and I was like, this kind of sucks. It just seemed like oh my god, what's that? Smoking Aces? Like that, really bad Tarantino ripoff, along with just like new movies. That's weird too. You know, it's like a John Wick ripoff, like the action. Not really, but kind of. But then it's ripping off Smoking Aces, which is like, I don't know, 15, 20 years old now. Tarantino. So it's like, it's just a hodgepodge of like stuff that's good, but they didn't make it good. But then, for some reason, I didn't even finish it. Like, I turned it off, or I fell into a drunken stupor of sleep stupor. But then I was like, well, let me watch it again. I like good old Dave. I loved when he was a wrestler, and there's just something about him, and he's a good actor. I mean, he's proved that. So I put it on again, and then I remembered. I was like, hey, this has Drew McIntyre in it from WWE. Because I love Drew. Let me just at least see him. Oh, Ben Kingsley is in this too, and he's friends with Joe Flood. So yeah, he meets Sofia Boutella's. Maisie is her name. She's like a ballet dancer, or she's a dancer, and he gets with her, and then he finds out he has like. Actually, I think they say the name, and then I heard it again from somewhere else, and I think he has like mad cow disease. So he gets the girl from his co-star Mantis from Galaxy of the Guardians to like, and she hates him because he killed her father. So he puts a hit out on himself, and then like 5 minutes before, because at midnight, everyone start killing me. 5 minutes before midnight, he gets a call from his doctor that they messed up the samples and he's fine. He's gonna live forever. And then the assassins strike. And still, like, I was like, this isn't. Oh, there's a Korean gang, and it has two like tiny Korean ladies that kick ass. And I was like, man, I'm getting tired of. I mean, it's okay. I mean, I like Machine Girl. I like Robo Geisha. I like Gothic Lolita Psycho and La Femme Nikita. But I don't know. It's just like a tiny little lady that can destroy like a guy like Batista's size. I'm just not. I just don't believe it anymore. At least not in this case. But Batista just destroys them, and he kills one like really pretty brutally, nastily, uglily. So I was like, wow. I mean, it's a kill that I've seen before, but it's very effective and ugh, it's pretty gross. I mean, it's not super graphic or gory, but it's just something like it'll make you wince. And if it doesn't, then I don't know. So he's just it's just hitman after hitman coming after him, fighting, hitting him with they're fighting with motorcycles. Yeah, and then they keep introducing hitman. So this is getting kind of old. So this movie's just all over the place. But there's 3 reasons I think you should see it. Well, I guess five reasons. Batista, yeah, like I said, there's just something charismatic and likable about him. Action's pretty good. There's a lot of it, and some of it's dumb, but some of it is pretty hard hitting. Like they blow one of the little Korean ladies out of a window, and like she like bursts into flames, flies through the window, lands on a car, goes through it. That was pretty brutal. But then also with the action, the raid. As I was watching it, I saw the raid, Mad Dog and Rama, and like 2 other guys would destroy everybody. But it's another thing. Batista's a big dude. He can use his size and weight to just destroy most people. So he has to fight like a big dude. So that's cool. And it has Drew McIntyre, who's just as big as Batista, maybe bigger, and he was really cool in this. I liked him. He almost seemed more like Bruiser Brody or a member of the Wyatt family, the way he dressed and looked. He just like made the movie better. He's only in it for a little bit, but I was like, man, get Drew in more movies. Give him an action movie where he's a badass. And I also liked how Batista, like he's like a Arnold Schwarzenegger character. He gets stabbed and punctured, and it has like no effect on him. He gets stabbed in the shoulder with a huge blade, and then like he goes to get help from Ben Kingsley, take his shirt off, and there's like no wound, but Ben Kingsley's like dabbing him. But I don't care. He's like Arnold or Dolph Lundgren, or he's just impervious to harm. Then I noticed it had Scott Adkins is in this. I was like, man, Scott Adkins final. I mean, he was in John Wick 4, but he was in a fat suit. You didn't get to see him. And then in this, he's playing a character. He's like Scottish. He's Drew McIntyre's brother. So he has like a mustache and I don't think he had a hat. He might have had a hat. But you get to see him face off against Batista, and he gets a couple of good hits. I was like, The Rock would never let Scott Adkins hit him. And Mantis's like main henchman, like I was towards the end, I was I know who this is. This is Daniel Bernhardt. He's gonna be Deathstalker in the Deathstalker movie, and he's badass too. And he's like 56, maybe 57 now. He looks amazing. He looks a little older, man, but he's in tip-top shape. He looks badass. He's got the guns, his body armor, and so I was like, dude, we get Scott Adkins, Drew McIntyre, and Deathstalker in this movie. So I was pleasantly pleased and surprised that I liked it. There's nothing surprising or different. It's pretty by the numbers, but did not like it. I didn't hate it. It just won me over by the end. So, Killer's Game. Yeah, watch it. Watch it for Scott, Drew, and Daniel Deathstalker. And I wanted, so I would give it a solid 3 out of 5. Just the action, Batista, and then those 3 guys. Man, love Scott Adkins, love Drew, and Daniel Bernhardt. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna like the Deathstalker movie, but we'll see how that goes. But I'm sure it'll be good. And so I like him because of that. You know. So I was communicating with my friend earlier, and he's asking me, like, if whenever I get like sad or depressed, I guess, or in a funk, what do I do to like help pull myself out of it? And I was thinking, I guess I don't know really. I like music does seem to help me a lot. I mean, there's sometimes like just say, well, the Black Lips have. I've been listening to them, and they make me feel really good. I think they're one of my favorite bands now. Nirvana, who I did not like when they came out for a long time, but Nirvana has become one of my like top 10 favorite bands. But like a metal band, Demolition Hammer, Tortured Existence, like that. All 3 of their albums, Tortured Existence. Can't remember this second one. Epidemic of Violence, and Time Bomb. Even, man, they get me pumped and make me feel so good. I guess they stir that. Those 3 albums stir that like anger, I guess, but in a very positive way for me, and it just fill me up. Like, they get me pumped. I can sing along with them. I get pulled into them. Oh, shout out to a band that I just discovered recently, Skeleton Pit. Play some. They're German. Play some good modern thrash. Like influence of everybody. I messaged one of the dudes on Instagram that I purchased one of their songs, and I was listening to it at work, and I really liked it. Helped me get through the day. And he responded right back and said, it's cool, thanks, keep it going. And I was like, man, this dude responded immediately, and I bought some more songs from Skeleton Pit. So if you want to hear some good thrash, check out Skeleton Pit. Maybe I can play some without getting copyrighted. But also, well, yeah, back to the like whole depression, like climbing out of the pit of it. I realized working on the zine really makes me happy. That of all things, like when I'm doing it, everything else goes away, and I'm concentrating, creating something. But also, I'm going to talk about Garth again. I guess to make myself happy, I think about the times when I laugh really hard, and I can only think of like vividly, clearly 2 times in the past, like say 8 years, where I laughed, just where I could not stop. And the last time was when I went to Garth. Like I bought I shaved my head, so I bought like a curly afro wig, and I wanted to put it on and Garth not see it, and like just kind of surprise him. But he was like in a bad mood that day, and I put it on, and he just like ignored it. But I guess he was a little, like, he saw a little humor in it. And we were talking, and then he's all like, let me put it on. For some reason, I didn't want to let him put it on. He's just trying to, I don't know what I was like, he's just trying to be funny, or I just didn't want him. I just didn't want to let him put it on, but I gave it to him. And then when he put it on, I don't know what it was, but it just triggered something inside me, and I just could not stop See, even thinking about it now, I could not stop laughing. He just looked like a total different person. He looked like a lady, actually. And I wish I had the pictures, but I just could. I could not stop laughing. And when I think about that, that always makes me happy. I mean, and there's other times when I've laughed, like belly laughing, where you cannot control yourself, you cannot stop, or like it hurts to try to stop, or where you start crying. I made a guy at work cry from laugh. I made him laugh. This guy showed him a video, and he was trying not to laugh, and he started crying. So that makes me happy too. When you can make someone laugh, that's a really good feeling too. I can see why like comedians go after that high of making people laugh. Like to make like a whole crowd laugh would be something. Or just laughing too. I hope to laugh like that again. But yeah, when Garth put that wig on, dude, it was so funny. Yeah, no, like before he put it on, I was like, I can't even think of why I didn't want him to put it on, but I just didn't want to. But I was like, don't be like that, I think because I just thought he was trying to copy me, I guess, maybe. But I looked funny in it, but he just looked just really, really funny. Not like stupid or dumb, but it just changed the whole way I looked at him. And if I can get that picture, I'll post it or show you. But yeah, Killer's Game. There's no parts in there that make me laugh like that. But I say give it a watch. And I'm going to go look for that book. I'll see ya.